How's everyone going today? It is your boy Creeper Gamer, and oh my god, can you believe it's already past a month? Again, I can't believe we already went past through January, and yet all of a sudden we are now here as I'm recording this on the second day of February since apparently the first one is on a Sunday, so apparently, like I said, I would rather do this where I'm like literally by myself with no one literally, including my family members, would literally see what I'm doing, you know? Why is he talking to himself? Oh my goodness. But anyways, welcome to the second day of February, and I am here to give you guys a progress report on my YouTube career. Now that we've already went past our first month, which is January, now we are here in February where I want to show this with you all. So yeah, let's get into it. So yeah, as you guys can plainly see here on my desktop, apparently I have literally successfully did 102 videos throughout January. But more importantly, 2 videos per se, which was yesterday. Because apparently yesterday I did my 2-in-1 shorts. Apparently I have one moment from Fluffy and the other. You know, basically saying that this YouTube short from Fluff that I made for Fluffy is basically me saying once again the best moment that literally came from him. Like I said, apparently when I'm doing these YouTube shorts right over here, I just wanted to share my moments outside of gaming. So yeah, some people would not want to see gaming YouTube shorts. They want to see YouTube shorts of whatever it is. Like these right over here, where I'm literally trying my best to share some of my moments with you. Like what are some of the moments that made me laugh, moments that made me sad, what moments really pisses me off, and such. So I thought maybe I'll provide these evidence as YouTube shorts to literally show you. Like the moment right over here that I made right over here that got 2.2 thousand views, where I literally stated the moment that made me like Fluffy again, where apparently the moment where he was at a gun shop seeing Jim to understand what does it mean being your house robbed or whatever it is, and he tells him the basic simple things to understand your survival. Again, if you shoot him in the leg, he's gonna make a run for it, come back, sue your ass, and guess what? He's gonna win. And guess what? Either 1, you go to jail, or 2, you cut them a big fat check. So what's it going to be, Mr. First Time Gun Owner? And I said, that motherfucker's gonna die! And I'm like, yes! Let's go, Fluffy! But apparently the saddest part is that I didn't get my reaction towards it, but like I said, I just wanted to share that moment with you all without my reaction. So instead I added in some video effects with the screen shaking, and of course, DJ Carnage, again, I just had to use your song Mara as a prime example that, again, Fluffy, after how many years, is finally being a badass man. That even for a man like myself, I would never mess with Fluffy. Again, he is definitely a legend. Hence the reason why his show is called Legend of the Fluffy. Hell fucking yes. But again, I'm surprised it got 2.2 thousand views. Like, Jesus. And then of course, my next one that I wanted to share yesterday was my Be Careful What You Say to Others, which was from Fluffy Bits, and it got 1.9 thousand. Again, Fluffy, I love you, but again, you gotta be careful what you say to others, because again, what you literally said to Frankie was literally backfiring, and again, since you had to go and do that, your son fired back at you with the whole football thing, and that is why I had the tendencies to add the oh sound effect, and then I gave Frankie those PNG MLG glasses. Like, again, you need to be careful what you say, you know? Because again, if you fire at them, they will fire back at you. So again, lesson learned, Just a heads up of a warning. So again, sometimes what you say to Frankie is, again, you gotta be careful what you say, otherwise he's coming right back at you. Again, you pick at this son of a bitch, well guess what? That son of a bitch is going to pick at you back. See, that's why we here play it even. But again, if it's the odds, then we're still going like how many rounds? Round 2, round 3, round 4, until who here is going to call truce? You know? So again, Fluffy, I'm not hating on you, but again, you just gotta be mindful. To which again, that's kind of like saying, I watch GameCube Dude, I watch Hunter's World Gaming, I watch React Tuna and Dashy right over here on my subscriptions, like these channels that I subscribe to. What if someone literally said to me, like my grandpa, same with Fluffy. What if he said to me that felt stupid and I accidentally said this? Every Sunday I see you watch football, how come you don't play? Again! You can't do stuff like that. Like I said, if you fire at them like that, they will fire back at you. That is why you gotta be mindful to understand what people had to do. Just like me, for the start of 2026, I started posting videos. Again, in total, 100, and then these 2 are YouTube shorts from yesterday, the first day of February. So yeah, that's one thing I like to share. Number 2, going back on my videos, apparently number 2, I just want to make this very quick. Because, holy balls! As you guys can plainly see, I have already surpassed 30 subscribers. Like, oh my goodness. Like, 30 subscribers. Like, that is the holiest of all shitters right over here. Now, the reason why I'm bringing up this whole entire thing about me surpassing 30 subscribers is because you people need to start thinking about this, because I thought about it. For the first time in January, I thought I was going to start off like not so much. But then all of a sudden, holy fuck. Again, for the start of February, or something like that, I don't know how the hell did I get 30 subscribers, like, Jesus. Again, I thought I was going to start off February with either 3, 4, or 5, or 6, or maybe 7, or maybe, like, on a smaller scale number of subscribers, because, again, people might be looking at this and be like, who the fuck is this Creeper Gamer guy? Again, who the fuck is this guy? And again, one shall stand while the rest shall fall in the upcoming years of gaming. Hence the reason why 2025 was the year that PC is victorious. As you can plainly see in my background, I got 2 gaming PCs in my background right over here. Because like I said, I'm not excited for what's going to happen next, so apparently, in my opinion, I think PC is going to be the only thing that shall stand while the others shall fall. But like I said, maybe someday if Nintendo can give us a progress report of how they're doing with the Switch 2, maybe this could be their last, you know? Just stick with the Nintendo Switch 2. You guys made your successor since 2017. Let's just stick to that, okay? Because like I said, have you seen the reactions of people who were... excuse me. Have you seen the reactions of what people might think about the next Xbox and the PlayStation 6? Again, I don't bother with that, because like I said, gaming PC is where it's at. Like I said, if we're talking about good graphics, if we're talking about blast processing and all that shit, you guys know who these people are. They got their 32 gigabytes of RAM, they got their ultra processors, they got the highest graphics card, any of those types of things. Clearly that's kind of like saying, gaming PC's like, bitch, round 2. Being like, oh, PS5 Pro, you think you're better than me? Well, guess what? This gaming PC To which, I'm going to be strictly honest with you guys, mine is not that much good. Like I said, the one I'm using is an Acer Nitro 5 that has an i7-11 generation processor. Mine's a 3050 Ti RTX graphics card and a 16GB RAM with 4GB of video memory. But it does have 144 Hz to make a smooth frame right over here. But again, that's the laptop I'm using. But again, I'm talking about the other gaming PCs. Like those other gaming PCs that have the highest processor, the highest motherboard, the highest graphics card. Gaming PCs like, bitch, we're going round 2. Like, you think you're better than me, PS5 Pro? Yeah, I highly doubt it. I can literally beat that ass. If we're talking about good gaming graphics, highest processing, with more frame rates that you can possibly imagine, that's much more higher than 120 frames per second. We're talking about 144. We're talking about 240. We're talking about 360. We're talking about 480. Any of those types of things that'd be like, oh yeah, PS5, do you have some shit like that? Again, gaming PCs is not literally going to pussy out on this fight. Because once again, in the coming years of gaming, everyone will be like, what? Again, game consoles ain't shit. Which again, just like in my YouTube shorts, like the whole entire me sharing my fluffy moments. What the? 31? Did it all of a sudden change to 31? How? I literally selected shorts and all of a sudden I saw the number go up. Who subscribed? But anyways, again, going back to my fluffy short moments. Again, I still remember that story where he was talking about his iPhone being a liar. Being like, oh my goodness, Martine, look at this! My iPhone lied for me! I love you, iPhone. Yeah, BlackBerry can't do that. And then his girlfriend, oh really? That's a funny joke. But it just happened. How come you didn't tell me? Tell it to my phone. Again, I got you an iPhone. Ever heard of autocorrect spell check? Again, someday the phone may lie for you too. Again, Cine Bar to Cinnabon. Like, wow. Again, Cine Bar, and all of a sudden, bam, Cinnabon. So once again, Fluffy was trying to tell the truth, but guess what? His iPhone protected his ass. So again, he loves the iPhone. To which, case in point, I'm hoping to see if Fluffy accidentally got the iPhone 16 or 17 or 18. The newest iPhone. Just like maybe this year in 2026, once again, we're gonna get another Call of Duty game, you know? Next year we get a new iPhone, new Samsung, and all of a sudden a new Call of Duty game. What's next? Black Ops 8, Black Ops 9? But once again, since we're here in 2026, Rockstar, again, you better not fuck this up with GTA 6, because again, if we're talking about good graphics and all that type of stuff, stick to PC. Don't waste your time on waiting for the PlayStation 6 and the new Xbox, okay? You don't want to run that risk, okay? Because again, after how many years, we learn better when it comes to gaming. Again, you can't fuck with the true gamers. So once again, don't waste your time, okay? Don't waste your time waiting for the PlayStation 6. Don't waste your time on the new Xbox, because once again, I've been, you know, doing some research, and then all of a sudden, I see these videos that talk about why people are not ready for the next generation. Again, you gotta do your research, buddy, because the people already have their answers. Just give up. But anyways, back to the second one. Again, I want to make this very short. To say right now, thank you all for 31 subscribers. Again, I went to shorts and all of a sudden the number changed to 30 to 31. Like, holy crap. But anyways, number 3. How the hell did my videos have popularity? To which apparently if I go to my popularized section right over here, you can clearly see that not too long ago, before the first day of February or something like that, my Sonic.exe and Sally.exe got 143 views. Now the reason why I brought this up is because, again, how the hell did I have videos a month ago or something like that, now that we've already passed January? Some of them have already surpassed 100 views, and maybe somewhere in March I might have Toy Story 2 and Swamp Sim. My video might surpass 200 views, probably in March. You know, maybe the day before St. Patrick's Day. That is insane for January, how some of my videos already surpassed 100 views. And again, these are like already in the past. Just like my Pac-Man, already 110 a month ago. But then 4 days ago, as I'm recording this right now, how the hell did this get all that views in after 4 days? Again, that is insane! Again, after all those times I try my best to avoid watching Luigi Kid Gaming, and of course for those who don't even know, I subscribe to Hunter's World Gaming, to which again I want to give Hunter's World Gaming a shout out. But again, I try my best to avoid watching some of his videos because, like I said, I wanted to play some of these games for myself with no spoilers. Because like I said, just because these games are popular, I don't want to watch their videos because I gotta play these games myself so I can understand the true experience. But like I said, I try my best to do it, but again, I wanted to do this without my family around because they might look at me and be like, "What are you doing? Who are you talking to?" Again, embarrassing! So that's why I had to wait till 2025 to literally make some of these videos that I have been doing. You know, because like I said, last year in 2025, I finally graduated college, and since I have no job, I have to do YouTube videos. So that's why I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to do this throughout 2025, and then for the start of 2026, apparently I'm just going to go ahead and start literally posting some of these videos of my progress, of what I've been dealing with since 2025 in my recordings, you know? So yeah, that's literally just about it right here. And of course, last night before I went to bed, I posted my Mario vs. Donkey Kong on Switch, since that one, I literally played the Game Boy Advance version. But again, at least the remastered version was legitimate. And again, Nintendo. Again, that's legitimate. Because again, I'm not using an emulator. Because, one more time, ladies and gentlemen, just one more time. Hold on a second. Okay, look at this. As you guys can plainly see here, especially Nintendo. Again, this is legitimate. I literally have these games right over here. And like I said, this was throughout 2025, but right now it's all scrambled. You know, I've been playing some Game Boy, Nintendo 64, Genesis, and I want to see what's new for Mario Odyssey. Like, maybe they probably updated it or something. But again, I have these games right over here. Again, Nintendo. This is legitimate. So yeah. But again, you know what else was legitimate? I still have Popeye! Again, that Popeye video was legitimate because, again, I had to use this to frickin' charge my frickin' controller! Again, it's legitimate, Nintendo, so once again, I have these games right over here. Again, no matter what the fuck I have, again, Hold on a second. There you go. And yeah, sometimes my baby girl Lucy wants to be involved as well. But yeah, No matter what the fuck I have Luigi's Mansion 2, I have Yoshi's Crafted World, and there's the game, Mario vs. Donkey Kong, Mario Maker 2, and then some of the other games, like Secret Neighbor, Sonic Origins, Pac-Man, and the remake of Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. Then again, Mario Bros. U Deluxe, Smash Bros., Mario 3D World, Captain Toad, Link's Awakening. Again, any of these, including Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. Again, just to remind Nintendo, this is all legitimate. Again, all of this is not fake and not emulated. So yeah, like I said, nothing new. But once again, like, come on. So yeah, like I said, once again, this is my profile right over here. So oh yeah, that is my cousin's. Yeah, that is my cousin's right over here. So yeah, like I said, this is literally legitimate right over here. So again, Nintendo, how am I using an emulator if this is literally legitimate? Like, seriously. Like, look at all this. And once again, look at all of these games right over here. Again, all of these right over here. So again, I don't want Nintendo to be a fool to think, oh, Creeper Gamer's using emulators to play these types of games right over here. Just like in my introduction video where I showed all of the consoles that I tried to literally showcase what do I have in my closet, and maybe some I might have in my basement. So yeah, that's literally what I have to say. Anyways, now we are back. So yeah. Like I said, number 1, I had to express my shorts. Number 2, I wanted to thank all my subscribers. And number 3, I had to show off my popularity because I'm like wondering, how the hell did I surpass 100 views before the first day of February? And of course, I got a little smoochie over here giving me kisses. Yes, you are. Every time I hear her making that noise, it's like she's telling me to stop. Come on, I thought you liked it. I thought you liked getting your face wrapped. Yes, you do. Again, why does she always make that noise? But yeah, again, the first one is expressing my shorts to literally see my favorite moments from Fluffy. Number 2, thank you for how much subscribers. Right now it's 31. Number 3 is popularity. But then, of course, we are now moving on to number 4. And that is, of course, not many in the people are literally commentating. Again, in some of my videos, I literally asked for suggestions, like, what do you guys want to see me do next, you know? But again, at least I do have some commentators, and again, at least to thank you for your communications, you know? Like that one time when I did my Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart video, I had to literally do some communications right over here. Yep, here it is, my Ratchet & Clank video. So yeah, apparently in my Ratchet & Clank video, all I see is just one person commentating right over here, talking to me about having fun playing the game, and I congratulated the user for getting that 100% and getting the platinum. And then of course, again, I gave the dude suggestions or whatever it is on how do you do stuff like this. And like I said, when I was using the PS5 that I got from my mom since she got it for me on my birthday in 2024, thanks to Astrobot, like I said, I was using the Elgato capture card to literally record my PS5 gameplay. And like I said, I'm using my phone as a webcam since my webcam fucking sucks, the audio sucks with the microphone, because like I said, maybe someday I might try to go to Target or Best Buy or something like that to get me a microphone, you know? But again, some may be out of stock or maybe some might be in stock, you know? So yeah, I literally gave the dude some really great advice on how to record your gameplay footage. Because like I said, when it comes to Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, you have 2 things. You have one for the PS5 and one for PC. But like I said before, all you have to do is that, again, with this suggestion that you can read in the comments that I literally give advice to the dude. But like I said, that's all you have to do is just read through here to understand what I had to deal with. And again, I had to do some research to find out how do I stream my PS5 on OBS, you know? And also how do I capture the audio so I can hear too, you know? But again, you do realize this game is also on PC, right? Where apparently it's easy. Like, all you had to do is just go to OBS and turn on your desktop and literally turn on your audio and literally press record per se. And all of a sudden, there you go. You got your gameplay footage, but again, it's up to you if you want to add a webcam to it or something like that, but you gotta understand what perspective you want to go through too. Or maybe just be like me. I got my computer, I got my cell phone recording this whole entire shit, just in case to make things much more easier. So basically saying this is much easier than live streaming because I gotta get a webcam and a microphone. Again, live streaming is much more harder than what I think or whatever it is, you know? Again, I never live streamed before. But again, it is definitely much harder because, like I said, my webcam's audio sucks and I don't have a microphone. So yeah, I gotta try my best to get stuff like that before, you know? But then speaking of which, but anyways, going back to here, I also talked about the whole Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart thing on PC, and it says right over here in the recommendation settings, you need to have, of course, Intel Core i5-8, and then of course, I don't know if you have AMD, but more importantly, you must have 16 gigabytes of system RAM, and then of course, you need 2060 with RTX. Again, that is the holiest of all shitters. And again, the reason why I said it is the holiest of all shitters is because you people need to understand this. Because again, I played this game on PC. And guess what the game did to me? Yeah, look at this.
Wow, haven't seen these guys in ages.
Are you seeing this? Like, what the actual fuck?
Hey, this is a pretty big turnout.
How the hell did the recommendation settings really set on the Steam homepage literally say some shit like that? Like, literally, look at this. It's terrible.
Oh dear. Must he tell the entire galaxy?
Wait, a gift? For what?
Oh,
Yes, this is a God-given gift, alright. Again, how did the recommendation settings lie? Steam, why did you lie? Like, yeah, I thought E is to attack. Oh, F. If I remembered correctly, because I was playing the PS5 version. Again, look at this.
That night, Clank ship came crashing from the night sky. Ratchet rescued
Like, come on. Like, do you guys see this? So yeah. Again, does this frame rate look so bad that I can't believe the Steam homepage that talks about this game is a freaking lie? Again, why would you lie? Okay, so right now this one's at 720p, and already I'm already somewhat getting a little bit of a frame rate or something like that, but still, it's still bad though. It's still bad. Again, you wanna know the reason why I switched to this settings right over here, just in case for the dynamic resolution of this freaking game? So yeah, this is exactly what I had to do right over here. So apparently with this right over here, it says that in multiple frames and generates additional frames. Apparently this requires the 40 series. The 40 series RTX graphics card, when in the recommendations it said 2060. So why do you need the 40 series? It makes no fucking sense. Yeah, look at this. NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2060 in the goddamn recommendation settings. How on God's green fuck are you literally going to fuck this up? Again, 40 series my ass if you can't even get your recommendations straight, buddy. Again, mine's a 3050, this one's a 2060. i7-11 beats i5-8, and I have 16 gigs. Again, how are you going to fuck this up, Steam? Or maybe PlayStation? But anyways, back to this. So again, I had to literally pull out this whole entire thing right over here by literally reminding the dude, hey, if you want to go and record this game, like I said, you gotta have a capture card, which mine's the Elgato HD 60X. And of course, I plugged in my PS5 and I watched the tutorial videos on how do I do this whole entire thing. And of course, again, I use my cell phone as the webcam, you know? So yeah, that's all I had to go and do. So yeah, I gave the dude an advice and literally said, hey, game on, my dude. So yeah. And of course, I also asked, hey, just in case if you have any suggestions on videos for games and reactions, all you gotta do is comment down below. To which, fun fact, I accidentally added in this user, AlanWinzard93, by giving this user a shout out, because if you guys don't even know, apparently 11 days ago, I've posted my HappyMouse.exe retake. And I said, hey, this is for you. The person who requested me to go and play this game, and again, it's right over here, just as you requested. Because like I said, thank you for your patience, I gotta get to work on it, and then here it is. And let me remind you, I did not do this video in 2025. I did it for this year in January. Again, 11 days ago. Again, one day I did a video, and then the next day I posted it on YouTube, and there it is. Already 11 days old, and already at 28 views. Again, that is just insane if you ask me. But yeah. But again, that's another thing. I just like to thank you all for your requests. But again, not all of them. Because again, only one person did. And again, I'm actually surprised another person also requested me to play another game. Because for those who don't even know, I also got a request from Mikey Matelsi, if I got that name correctly, saying that apparently have I played this game called Bolt Bot Screwy Viruses. And again, I said never heard of it, but again, someday I will try it. And again, someday, while I try playing this game, I'll do a video about it. But like I said, you gotta be patient, you know, because again, I'm broke. Again, after all those years and all that stuff, literally trying to get stuff like this done, you gotta understand, someday I gotta do this, you know? So like I said, thank you for your patience, you know? So yeah. And again, I just want to say thank you all for commentating. I thought maybe we can communicate with each other or such, you know? Like maybe what are some of the moments you enjoyed from these videos and all that shit. But like I said, even on my YouTube shorts, like I said, I wanted to share some of my favorite moments with you all, like from Fluffy and from games and all that stuff. Like I said, I just want to show you guys my communication right over here. Like, while watching stuff like this, how do I feel and all that stuff. So you can understand from my perspective, like let's just say throughout those years. Because that's what I was thinking of. Maybe I can do YouTube shorts on basically moments from yours truly, you know, your boy. Again, maybe I can do YouTube shorts on showing you guys one of my moments that I like to share with you all. But basically on my videos, I like to do reactions. But more importantly, I haven't uploaded a single reaction video, but they're all just gaming videos. But like I said, maybe someday I might do my best to react to certain videos. Because right now I already got 100 videos posted for gaming, and then 2 extra from yesterday, which involves my moments from my boy Fluffy. And again, thank you all for 31 subscribers. Because like I said, that is the holiest of all shitters. That I thought I was going to get like either 3, 5, or 7. Like, that is insane. And again, another thing that would be insane is, I don't know how the hell some of my videos surpassed 100 views. And again, maybe somewhere in March, maybe before St. Patrick's Day, this one's probably going to surpass 200 views. Like, sweet baby rays. But yeah. But more importantly, I just wanted to give you guys a big update. But just in case, on a minor note, if you guys have any, again, questions about my SoundCloud thing, that's something that I have a problem with, because just to let you guys know, I have officially, throughout January, tried my best to do some research, and finally came up with my own mix, which I'm going to call this one DJ Creeper Gamers Club Radio Mix. And I already made the first one right over here, already done so. And again, DJ Creeper Gamer, which is your boy, going to take you back to the past of what songs that are good back in the day, along with some EDM songs, just in case. Because like I said, music nowadays fucking sucks because, again, people doing sexual things, teaming with the devil and all that stuff, I'm like, nope. Music sucks nowadays, but like I said, there's nothing wrong about going back to the good old days of listening to good old songs, you know what I'm saying? Good old songs, good old EDM, good old whatever it is that'll take you back to the glory days and the glory years. That's another thing I would like to do. But like I said before, I don't want to post this on YouTube, because, you know, I get tons of copyright. That is why I thought maybe I can try my best to post them on SoundCloud, but then someone on SoundCloud might be like, oh, copyright, copyright, copyright. So I don't know what to do until I actually found out a good one right over here. I don't know if Google Drive or whatever it is trustworthy, because what if I put my mix on Google Drive, and I'll put a link in the description below so you guys can download it. Like I said, it's going to be for free. You don't have to pay. It's going to be for free, because what if I put this on a Google Drive link, and all of a sudden you guys can download it, and all of a sudden you get to listen to my mixual creation. And it's only 57 minutes and 6 seconds long. Almost an hour. So like I said, what if I accidentally did that? What if I accidentally put a Google Drive link right over here, and all of a sudden I add my mix to the Google Drive and you guys can download it? I'm just saying, because like I said, I don't want to post this on YouTube, I don't want to post this on SoundCloud because the copyright strikes. Because again, I'm not being paid for this. I just want to show some love and support to the generation of music where I grew up on. Since elementary, since middle school, since high school. I want to share them with you all. But again, all rights go to the rightful owners. I respect that. But again, I'm not being paid for this. Again, this is for free. And again, for free? You bet your ass it is. Again, you don't have to pay me, okay? Like I said, I'm sharing this with you. You don't have to pay a single dime, okay? Like I said, what if I put this on a Google Drive thing and add a download link or whatever it is so you guys can listen to it for yourselves? But again, I didn't have a DJ system or something like that. I was using Wondershare Filmora and using some great old songs to add this to the mix of collections and such, you know? Again, I've been doing my best, you know? Getting some songs, purchasing songs, and downloading, per se. Again, first I gotta purchase and then download, per se, outside of Spotify and Pandora, which, I'm gonna be very honest, I don't use Pandora and Spotify. I just like to purchase and download songs, you know? Again, first purchase and download. That's it. And put all these songs into one. And like I said, I want to share them with you all, so I can take you all back to the good old days of when songs used to be good, like, you know, music per se, and why music nowadays is very dangertorial, you know? Again, I don't want to involve sex, I don't want to involve the devil. So once again, I'm staying away from those things. So like I said, let my mix right over here try its best, including myself, to take you back to the past. When it comes to songs that are usually really this good, you know? So yeah, if you guys want to listen to something like this, then maybe I can try my best to post a video along with a download link so you guys can listen to this and tell me what you think. And if it looks good, then that can be another thing. What if I took a break on making videos and I start also making mixes? But hey, you know what could be better? If I can make a mix like this, then I'm pretty sure you can make a mix as well. And hey, maybe I would love to listen to your mix, you know? Say, hey, can your mix do better than my mix? Like, do you have collections of songs in EDM? Like, basically saying, can your mix do better than my mix? Again, I'm sharing this with you, and I hope someday you guys can share yours with me, you know? And again, I would love to comment in and say, hey, this mix that you did is fire. Like, So yeah, I just wanted to give a quick update and a shout out to all my fans who are subscribing and of course watching my videos. Holy hell. So like I said, number one, again, I had to share my moments through YouTube Shorts because like I said, sometimes when it comes to YouTube Shorts, I want to share some of my favorite moments and some of my worst moments and some of my sad moments, cringe moments, or whatever it is. Like I said, outside of gaming, I want to share them with you all. But over here, all of this is just for gaming and reactions. That's it. I just want to do something like that. And again, number two, thank you all for 31 subscribers. How did I literally got this far on the first day of February, but right now I'm recording on the 2nd? Number three, the holiest of all shitters, some of my videos have already surpassed 100 views. And like I said, number four, I want to say thanks to some of the people who wanted to communicate on some of my videos. I just fucking love that shit. I got nothing else to do. I'm so fucking bored. Again, I don't want to be laying on my bed watching TV. I gotta do something, you know? Because, you know, this is my job from now on for the start of 2026. So again, it will be really nice and helpful for literally us to communicate. And I say, hey, I'm going to say thank you for your patience. I'm going to get to work on it right away. Because I want to do something for you, you know? Just like the other YouTubers who have suggestions. Like, what do you want to see from your boy? What do you want to see me play? What do you want to see me react to? But again, from those 4 or 5 that I talked about, I want to say thank you all for your love and support. And again, thank you for 31 subscribers. So like I said, as usual, if you have any suggestions for childhood classics, new games that I never played, and if you guys have any fan game suggestions, and of course if you have any reactions that you want to see me react to, comment down below. And it is your boy giving you the February update throughout this year of 2026, literally saying, peace YouTube, and of course, I love you all.